Ukraine continues to attack gas platforms in the Black Sea that Russia uses for military purposes. Recently, Ukrainian naval drones equipped with FPV drones attacked a gas platform in the Black Sea, where Russian special forces are stationed. The platform was severely damaged. Russia has been using gas production platforms in the Black Sea for military purposes. These platforms are used to deploy troops, install small radar systems for monitoring air and surface activity, signal relays for drones, and reconnaissance equipment to track the movements of Ukrainian forces. Ukrainian naval drones attack them. Recall the Security Service of Ukraine traditionally uses its Sea Baby drones for operations in the Black Sea, while military intelligence deploys the Magura naval drones. Explore the sophisticated technology and tactics behind Ukraine's innovative drone warfare capabilities. $500 racing drones are transformed into precision-guided munitions, the advanced navigation and communication systems that enable long-range autonomous operations, and the explosive engineering that makes these platforms so effective against hardened targets. Recall recently, Security Service of Ukraine has destroyed a Russian radar system and warehouse facilities located on gas production platforms in the Black Sea using a coordinated drone strike. According to the SBU, the operation was carried out by the 13th Main Directorate of its Military Counterintelligence Department. The mission involved a combination of aerial and naval drones targeting Russian military infrastructure placed on Ukrainian offshore drilling rigs. An aerial drone allegedly first struck one of the platforms, followed by a naval drone that delivered a secondary hit. The attack destroyed a Russian naval radar system used for monitoring aerial and surface activity, as well as supply, storage, and living quarters on the platform, the SBU reported. The SBU noted that the attack is part of an ongoing effort to clear the Black Sea of Russian military presence and equipment. In early May, Ukraine shot down 2 Russian Su-30 fighter jets using air-to-air missiles fired from Magura 7 naval drones and 2 Russian Mi-8 helicopters in December 2024. The Magura drones also sank the Russian patrol ship Sergei Kotov on March 5, 2024, and the landing ship Caesar Kunikov on February 14, 2024. As of 2024, Ukraine was reportedly able to destroy or disable 1/3 of the Russian Black Sea Fleet in a drone and missile campaign, despite Moscow's significant advantage in sheer naval power. Ukraine keeps rewriting the rules of modern warfare. Here are 10 of the boldest so far. 1. Snake Island, Ukraine's first punch. According to United 24 media, whoever holds Snake Island can see what moves through the northwest Black Sea and hit it. Russia knew that. So did Ukraine. The Russians took it fast. A small group of Ukrainian border guards held the post, outgunned and isolated. Ukraine answered with Neptune missiles and drone strikes, then sent in the special forces. On June 30th, 2022, Russia fled. 2. Hostomel Airport and the defense of Kyiv. On the first morning of the full-scale invasion, Russia tried to end the war in a single move. The plan was to land troops at Hostomel Airport. But Ukraine's National Guard units and paratroopers from the 80th Brigade met the landing force head-on, destroying the runway before it could be used and turning the airport into a battlefield. Helicopters were shot down. Airborne units were wiped out. Russia's capture of Hostomel Airport was meant to fast-track the fall of Kiev, a quick decapitation strike to install a new regime within days. However, Ukraine's rapid response halted the plans in its tracks, United 24 media recalls. 3. The sinking of the Moskva. Ukrainian forces pulled off in April 2022 what no one had done before. They sank a Russian missile cruiser in active combat. The target was the Moskva, the flagship of Russia's Black Sea Fleet. 4. The Kherson counteroffensive. When Ukraine launched its counteroffensive in Kherson, no one expected it to work. Kherson became the first and only regional capital that Russia managed to capture, and Ukraine took it back. 5. Kharkiv Izium counteroffensive. In September 2022, Ukraine launched a surprise counteroffensive in the Kharkiv region, catching Russian forces off guard with a clever feint involving deceptive troop movements. Within days, Ukrainian forces swept through key towns like Balaklia, Kupiansk, and Izium, reclaiming over 12,000 square kilometers of territory, United 24 media says. 6. Crimean Bridge attack. On June 3, 2025, the Crimean Bridge took another hit, this time from underwater. It was the third major strike. The first came in October 2022. In 2023, Ukraine hit it a second time. 7. Helicopter missions in Azovstal. In March 2022, Russian forces encircled Mariupol, pushing Ukrainian defenders into the Azovstal steel plant that became a massive fortress and last stand for Ukrainian fighters. Over the following weeks, Ukrainian pilots executed a series of perilous helicopter missions to deliver supplies and evacuate the wounded. 8. Downing of a Russian A-50U. The upgraded A-50U version comes with enhanced surveillance systems and was designed to operate far from danger, well behind layers of Russian air defenses. But in January 2024, Ukraine took one down. Ukrainian and British sources say it was hit using a hybrid setup, an old Soviet S-200 missile system paired with a modern American Patriot, United 24 media recalls. 9. Kursk operation. Ukraine launched a surprise cross-border assault into Russia's Kursk region in August 2024, the first time since World War II that foreign troops had advanced this deep into Russian territory. Ukrainian units struck fast, capturing villages, taking prisoners, and holding ground for several months. At its peak, Ukraine claimed control over more than 100 settlements and 1,350 square kilometers of Russian territory. 10. Operation Spiderweb. On June 1st, 2025, Ukraine pulled off one of the most complex drone strikes ever attempted. Operation Spiderweb hit 4 Russian air bases across multiple time zones, all in a single night. At least 41 planes were destroyed or damaged, including Tu-95, Tu-160 and Tu-22M3 bombers and A-50 radar aircraft. Estimated damage, $7 billion. United 24 media recalls. Now, for the foreseeable future, a big chunk of the planes Russia uses to bomb Ukrainian cities will be out of action.